just about 2.5 hours away from Chapel Hill, where they are tonight. Mark Resch ready to tip us off. And North Carolina trying to get it to Indya Nivar, but instead it will go to the Seahawks for the first possession. And the clock was not quite ready to get going in this game. Everybody else was ready to roll, but the clock having a couple issues.
Well, good job for the official catching that.
Just, you know, they're having to be on their toes right off the bat.
It's a tough focus time for everybody this time of year. Finals, Christmas break. So I know we're on our A game, right, Jen?
Well, we'll find out. Yeah, we hope so.
We hope so. I really look for UNC to get back to pressuring. Courtney was very disappointed in the team's just energy overall defensively. They weren't pressuring the ball, taking things away. And that obviously ignites their transition game. Yeah,
so there's a couple things to look for in that loss, 76-66 in overtime to Louisville on Sunday. And one of the things that Courtney said to us when we talked to her at shoot-around today was, we're not going to be giving up 76 points on our home floor again, and that was definitely a point of contention. It seemed like something she might have discussed with her team a little bit, as they really put up a terrific fight on what was not their best night, then just couldn't get a point in overtime.
Well, that was, I think, the toughest thing, is they felt like they played horrible, and they were still right there to take the game. And that is, I can tell you, former coach, probably some of the toughest losses you have. No, but the positive is, okay, we can play poorly and still win.
UNCW now ready to go. The clock has joined the party here at Carmichael. Mary Ferrito, #1, makes her first start of the season. First shot is up from Cox and good.
Nice little midi contested.
UNCW team 3-5 overall, have yet to start conference play in the Coastal.
And they like to open in zone, which they have. They don't usually open in that zone press, so that's kind of new for them.
3 to start, not so bad. Elina, Aarnisalo, the UCLA transfer, first points of the game for the Tar Heels.
She's kind of a dry first player, so I think that's great for her and the Tar Heels, for her to be looking to shoot it.
See the starting lineup for UNCW. They are missing a couple of key pieces. Kate Hollifield had started every game so far. She injured her knee in the last game, is out for the season, along with Tia Dobson, who they anticipated being the starting point guard. Shot short there from Nyla Harris. Offensive rebound. Ciera Toomey had it, couldn't put it back in. Here is Ferrito, the senior transfer from Wisconsin, in her 3rd year with the Seahawks. Getting the start tonight with those injuries. Nice drive to the basket. This UNCW team likes to get to the hoop.
Yeah, well, you got Silver and Cox, who we talked about, getting them started today.
North Carolina getting a look inside, something they really struggled to do as that Louisville game wore on Sunday.
Yeah, I thought Louisville did a tremendous job of just clogging the paint, and the Tar Heels were a little slow to adjust. They're also a little slow on their help, like that last possession, just kind of locking up a little bit.
Renaya Kelly back in the starting lineup for North Carolina, came off the bench for the first time this season in the last game after missing the previous game against Boston University. Just trying to get her fully back to 100%. Cox hesitated on the dribble. The defense didn't fall for it. Here is Kelly, preseason All-ACC pick. Nivar thought about the 3, passed it up to Aarnisalo, hit the first points of the game. That's a big offensive rebound from Harris. Loose under the basket, and it goes back into the long arms of Toomey. No rush from the Tar Heels here on this possession.
And that's what you want in the zone, is you want to get a good open look, and then you want to just go get your second shots. And there's Toomey taking her time, gathering and finishing.
I mean, you get the feeling that is going to be there for North Carolina all night long if they can find it. 6'4" Toomey, just tough for this undersized UNCW team to guard.
It's such a success story. I mean, her improvement's incredible. She averaged 3 points and 2 rebounds last year in 10 minutes. She's 25 minutes and 10 and 7. So tremendous improvement by the sophomore.
Well, with all that turnover, there were going to have to be players like Toomey who would need to step up.
Good point, Jen.
But you still have to do it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's a credit to Toomey and the coaching staff, just how much players get better in this program.
North Carolina, a Sweet 16 team last year, losing to the rivals Duke in the Sweet 16. 5 to shoot here. They look inside. Aarnisalo short on her attempt. And quick down the floor go the Seahawks for 2.
And that was an issue in the Louisville game, was transition defense. Just sprinting, getting back, slowing down the ball.
Toomey in the lane, and one opportunity coming.
Yeah, that mid area in the zone it's kind of an ocean in there. So great job cutting and attacking. Great finish by Toomey. Not a lot of contact there, but great finish.
4 points in the game for Toomey.
Another fun fact about Toomey is she is a scratch golfer.
Good.
She actually was in a golf tournament in high school and came to Chapel Hill and fell in love with it. So that helped the coaching staff a little bit recruit her.
Whatever gets you here, right?
Right?
And also good to know in case you need somebody to go on your next golf outing. 3 up and around and out from Torin Rogers. Aarnisalo, Tar Heels running. UNCW coach Nicole Woods telling us we are going to have to rebound. I mean, that's a given for every game. She tells her team this team has to work. They're going to give the effort. She promised us we would see that tonight, but she said especially against this Tar Heel team, they are going to really have to be strong on the glass.
Absolutely, and here they are. They're just in a 1-2-2 zone press.
Nivar working her way to the basket. Toomey gets the putback. She's got 6.
They are one of the top offensive rebounding teams in the ACC right now. And I kind of wonder how long. Nice steal by Aarnisalo.
Yeah,
The Seahawks can stay in the
2.
zone because they're just getting second opportunities every single possession.
5-point North Carolina lead off that steal and score from Aarnisalo. Angelina Palaio, the 6'3" redshirt freshman into the game for UNCW. Big block from Nivar. She's flying down the floor, can't be stopped. First points for Nivar tonight.
Vintage North Carolina basketball.
Nivar averages just over 12 points per game, had 10 in that loss to Louisville. All of those, though, coming in the first half. North Carolina run. UNCW trying to break into it as they drive. There is a foul called.
And here we go. Nivar says, not in my house. This ignites the offense. She blocks it, she finishes it. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
leading the way for UNCW. Nicole Woods in her 3rd season as head coach and really took this program to some higher heights than they had seen in several years. In her 2nd season last year, those 8 conference wins equaled the total number of conference wins from their previous 4 seasons. So she certainly is in that building phase of the program, but you know, you talk to her, you see her vision. She talks about her core values, how their beach is better. That's like the theme, right, for UNCW. You can see why.
But comprehensively,
such a good fit.
you know, like transformatively, like she talked about how high their GPA was, you know, one of the top in the conference, and you know, just again their culture, which I'm always impressed with.
Couple of missed opportunities there at the line. Nyla Brooks, the 6'1" freshman, into the game for the Tar Heels. As is Blanca Thomas, 6'5" on the inside. There's Brooks, knocks down her first attempt.
And she is the top 3-point field goal percentage shooter on this team. Might want to locate her in the zone.
She played just 7 minutes on Sunday against Louisville, was 1 for 6 from the floor. 5 of those attempts were threes. That was her one make. Courtney Banghart said just wasn't keeping up her end of things on the defensive end. So we'll see if she can work on this end of the floor as well. It's around and in, and that is up over player that we highlighted, Talia Henderson, who's in the game. There she is, running the floor for the Tar Heels.
This is right back at you. That was quite acrobatic by Torin Rogers, though, down here on the other end. She's a transfer from Richmond and really their 3rd option on offense.
Inside they go again. It's Cox, 4 points for the grad transfer from Virginia Union. Up and down the floor. Nivar has it batted away and is fouled.
UNC Wilmington foul is called on number 5, Cox, their first team foul.
I mentioned that North Carolina needed to kind of sharpen up their transition defense coming into this game. I would say the same for the Seahawks, because their last 2 games, they've really been giving up a little bit in transition. I'm kind of curious how long they will stay in the zone.
Well, we're looking ahead at our final women's basketball doubleheader of 2025 on ACCN. It is Monday, December 29th. Number 20, Notre Dame hosting Pitt in South Bend. Get to see Hannah Hidalgo in action. That's at 6 Eastern. Then this North Carolina team going up to Boston to take on Boston College. Both of those games also available on the ESPN app. Seeing that free throw go in, probably important for Indya Nivar, right? After having 2 costly misses toward the end of that Louisville game that could have given North Carolina a bigger cushion.
Yeah, but you know, I think Nivar's kind of got that goldfish memory. I mean, she's just a really poised player. So, but yes, still good to see it go in.
She goes up for the rebound. Courtney Banghart saying she spent more time the last 48 hours with Nivar than just about anybody else. Nice finish there from Brooks, who's got 5. You can see just the eye test, right? The floor, it is a tough matchup test for this UNCW team.
Well, they've been forcing it into Kaleo because she is such a force for them. So I think good decision to kind of come out and try to just maybe break them down off the dribble, but not very successful in that possession.
Lanie Grant into the game, stops right on the ACC logo. Henderson went behind her back and then was fouled in the process.
So again, UNC getting out in transition. And here's Nyla Brooks saying, I'm not just a 3-point shooter. Going to the rim.
Lest you think. That may be what stands out early on, but you talk a little bit to Courtney Banghart. She loves the effort, the attitude, the skill of this freshman.
Yeah, the big thing she said is defense. She's learning you got to be a 2-way player. Lanie Grant shooting from the logo.
Well, the Tar Heels continue to knock him down from deep. They've been doing that so far this season, one of the best teams in the ACC in terms of three-point percentage. They average almost 9 per game, shooting at 36%.
Paige Smith's the Seahawks' big three-point shooter.
Oh, good hands defensively there from Rory Cox.
And she's a very crafty defender who leads this team in steals. So right here, just a little loose with her handles. And then that would be clear path, probably in the WNBA, but we're just going to take it out of bounds.
Yeah, you got to adjust, you know, some differences, college game and pro game.
I'm just glad both have the quarters and advancing the ball. I don't know what's wrong with college men.
That was beautiful movement and execution by UNCW. Isis Storm, the freshman out of Durham, North Carolina, not far from home where she's playing tonight.
She's fired up.
Seahawks need a little more of that. And maybe fortunate there. They didn't see that one go through nearly the same spot that Grant had made the three a few moments ago. Storm took some steps and turns it over.
I've been very impressed with Storm, though. She's just solid. She's got good skills. She has pivots and step-throughs, obviously, right there. She rushed a little bit. Understandable, kind of an intimidating atmosphere.
And maybe even that little extra added pressure, playing not far from home.
Well said.
Layla Hull, redshirt sophomore for the Tar Heels, into the game to Thomas. Defended well there. Pelayo stood her ground. She's going to have to play some big minutes tonight. The redshirt freshman, just her 4th game of the season, coming back from injury. That's been the story for the bigs inside for UNCW this year.
Yeah, because Isis Storm was out with concussion, so nice to have both them back. And nice to have Thomas back for North Carolina. She's been out since June, came back, got injured again, so she's really still trying to find her rhythm.
And that's part of what this portion of the season does for you, right? You try to find those rotations, get people back healthy. Obviously, the ultimate goal to be firing on all cylinders once you get into conference play and then, of course, into tournament play in the spring.
Exactly, which is why I never really liked the early conference games. I was like, can I just start after Christmas and have everything like where I want it to be?
Brooks with the shot clock winding down. That beautiful rainbow of a shot goes through. Pretty impressive first quarter for the Tar Heels. We're just talking about the fact that the Seahawks have to figure out what they're going to try to take away, because right now it's not been much of anything. Tar Heels having their way inside and out.
Inside, outside, offensive rebounding. I'd like to see him get out of the zone and just go ahead and man up.
UNCW's never beaten this North Carolina team. This is the 7th meeting all time. They did play last year as Henderson fights to try to regain some control for North Carolina. Good defensive effort, can't quite take it away. Was enough possession, though, to reset the shot clock, but then it's turned over.
Yeah, King just lost the handle, but how about that hustle by Isis Storm? I mean, just sprinted down there for her teammate.
Lanie Grant over to Hull. Bench already with 13 points in this game for North Carolina in the first quarter. Brooks had 8 of those in the first. And it'll go the other way, UNCW ball.
Into the game for the Seahawks. Number 2, Paige Smith, and number 5, Rory Cox.
So perhaps maybe switching to a man defense on this end of the floor for UNCW. What would you like to see from them trying to execute a little better, even though, to be fair, they shot 50% in that first quarter? What can they do better on the offensive end?
Well, get shots up, because they have too many turnovers and they have no offensive rebounds. So they need more possessions. I don't think it's a bad idea going to Pelayo, but they just are trying to enter the ball from the high wing, which is a terrible angle. They've got to be willing to just kind of keep it high, work the ball side to side and see if they can create some space to either penetrate, or they need to dribble down and make a better angle pass to the post.
Yeah, 10 turnovers certainly not helping their cause at the moment. Lisa Quieros in the game, and another in the hoop for Brooks. That's her third triple.
It's like shooting practice for Brooks right now. I think, again, UNCW needs to locate her a little bit better and harder.
McDonald's All-American, Jordan All-American, Gatorade Player of the Year in the state of Virginia, Brooks, before coming here to North Carolina. Grant couldn't quite gain control of it. Seahawks going inside off the glass is good for Storm. Oh, nice shot fake, and then a little bit of an extra step. Tar Heel turnover.
And they're just doing a great job inside and out against the zone all day. Might want to get out on her. Nyla Brooks, top three-point shooter on this Tar Heel team, is showing why.
She doesn't mind if they stay back a little bit. Let me keep knocking them down.
And we've seen her get to the rim too, but you know why? If that's your best shot.
And Courtney Banghart in this first half, able to go a little deeper into her bench. Mentioned Quieros, freshman out of Brazil, on the floor. Another turnover. Hull running the floor for North Carolina. And is fouled on her way to the basket. That was Kyla Silver, her second personal.
And that's not good for UNCW. I like Hull's attack there. You know, just kind of get in there, try to, you know, she didn't really have a lot of space, and just, you know, take your time, draw the foul. So many times early in the first quarter, I thought UNC rushed, right? Missing some layups, and now I do think that they can get to the free throw line against this team if they just are a little more patient in terms of their attack. Tougher, maybe.
And you do sometimes have to micromanage the parts of the game that you're looking to work on, right? And you can say it whether you're the team trailing or whether you're team with a big lead. What are the specific things that you need to be better at?
Well, I think UNC can definitely say that right now. You know, they can say, hey, we're working on this. You know, they might even get to a point where, hey, we got to get the ball side to side and work the shot clock down. For UNC, they're just trying to get good looks. Coach Woods talks about they got to get sevens. Sevens is the kill spot, you know, their best shot. And they aren't getting that right now. They're not getting any open looks. They're not getting their best looks. I shouldn't say any, but not a lot.
That shot off the mark from three. There was a rebound, but it didn't hit the rim, so it was going to be North Carolina ball anyway. Yeah, so I love how Coach Woods talked about that, because you said you heard her talking about, we got to get sevens, well, the players said, right?
Because, you know, how many coaches say that's a bad shot, and then the players say, Coach told me not to shoot. And, you know, they just, it's a delicate thing. So just saying, hey, that was a 5, I feel like that's probably easier to hear as a player, and then you can stay aggressive with your shot.
Nivar in some trouble. The trap effective for the Seahawks, but then it's back in the hands of the Tar Heels. Good look inside.
Great mid to low in the zone.
UNCW is shooting 47%. They'll look for another 3 from the corner. That is their shooter, Paige Smith. Speaking of shooters, Brooks taking it to the rim this time. Quieros fouled on her putback attempt.
Quieros has come in. She was the first sub off the bench and got a concussion, and so she hasn't been playing a lot, but she's doing great. Beautiful assist down low to Toomey there, getting to the free throw line. So I think they've been easing her back because of that concussion, but she came out of the gates very impactful for this Tar Heel team.
She's from Brazil originally, but moved around when she decided she wanted to play basketball, and that included moving to the state of California in 2023, lived with a host family, and went to Cardinal Newman High School in Santa Rosa.
Yeah, and another fun fact is during COVID, she taught herself how to speak English.
That's incredible.
So, yeah, that's impressive. And, yep, got recruited out of Cardinal Newman, which is a good program in Northern California.
Well, thus far, the Tar Heels not helping their free throw numbers, but Toomey is in double digits. She's got 10.
And that's how you kill a zone. You get it to that mid spot. I called it the money spot. Make the defense make decisions. I think they probably need to stay home on Toomey.
UNCW having to adjust. Losing Kate Hollifield, the senior guard, in the last game. Had started every game before that. Shot under pressure with the shot clock winding down. Aarnisalo hit a 3 early for this Tar Heel team. Toomey can launch him too. There it is.
Everything's going right for the Tar Heels.
It is an 8-0 North Carolina run. The Tar Heels starting to run away with this one as they were looking to bounce back. Looks like, Charlie, they've done it so far.
They are doing it all mainly in transition. Money. Ciera Toomey's got to be one of the most improved players in the ACC. She's beasting down low. I mean, she's showing off all of her versatility. Cutting off ball, getting the and one, working the weak side boards, and then wait for it, Jen.
Don't forget about this.
Trailing on the 3. Showing she can do it all.
Yeah, she can knock those down. I mean, that's a little more what we expect from someone like a Nyla Brooks, for example, who's hit 3 threes in the game so far. But yeah, Toomey has really worked on her game.
We call her a stretch 5.
Yeah.
Well, that's becoming a thing now, just so you know.
I believe it. Her mom was her coach in high school, worked on a lot of the perimeter games, so she does have a good touch from outside. Focus really coming into this year has been more the inside game and being more of a presence there. Seahawks trying to pass through some tight passing lanes there, turn it over. Jordan Zubich, sophomore out of Minnesota, into the game for the Tar Heels. Harris back out there as well. She is fouled.
And at this point, really, UNC's getting whatever they want. They're getting the post feeds, they're getting the wide open threes, they're getting to the free throw line. And, sorry.
Well, I was just going to say one thing they haven't been doing is making the free throws. Right now, after that miss, they're 2 for 8.
It's interesting. So their efficiency, field goal efficiency, which is this E field goal percentage, is a new stat, and theirs is off the charts. It's like 56%, which is really, really high. It's like the top WME teams, but they don't include free throw shooting, and they weight 3-point shooting heavier. I do think the free throw shooting is going to be important for this North Carolina team as they get into conference.
It was a bit of a handicap last year, to be fair. They were not a great free throw shooting team, and it seems that unfortunately that's been the way they've started this season. Just 64% from the line coming into tonight. That number is going to go down based on how they've started.
And that's unusual that a team with such great shooters doesn't shoot well from the free throw line. A lot of times that's what you gauge if somebody can be a great shooter is, you know, okay, they've got good free throw shooting. So, not sure what's going on.
Nivar back on the floor along with Aarnisalo. Takes the shot and hits it. She's got 7 in the game.
Mary Ferrito's kind of point guard by default for this team. I don't think that's her true position, but because of the injuries.
Yeah, and she herself coming off of injury, played 10 games last season before a season-ending injury. Off the bench in the first 8 of the season and having to get the start tonight due to a couple of other players out with injury for UNCW. Kate Hollifield, the most recent. Nivar somehow managed to get that over to Harris. It'll stay with North Carolina.
Both teams are pretty strippy-rippy today. You know, you better watch your space or they're gonna take your cookies.
Ooh, I like those terms. Keep bringing those out, Charlie. Strippy-rippy?
Strippy-rippy. It's not fun to play against those teams.
It's fun when you are that team.
It's fun when you are that team.
Yeah. Well, Indya Nivar individually one of the best in the country in terms of taking the ball away. Number 2 in the NCAA, 44 steals on the season coming into tonight.
So UNCW plays zone every out of bounds. And they've done a pretty good job of just making the Tar Heels throw it back so far. But I haven't seen that alignment. I guess we're not going to see it.
I'm not sure exactly what they're checking here. Maybe time. Yeah. Let's hear. Believe it is the shot clock that they are looking at to make sure it's correct.
And I know everybody really wants to see Renaya Kelly out here and just kind of find her rhythm offensively. I mean, she's such a great player and contributes, but she's just been out so much. She got cleared this week and she practiced full, but Courtney also said that this would be a good game to rest her because she is kind of has some lingering leg issues.
And she is a really important piece. As this North Carolina team goes forward, make no mistake, those numbers from last year, you remember what type of a player Renaya Kelly is. All-ACC second team last year, preseason All-ACC this year. She definitely has not found her groove yet, dealing with that knee procedure in the offseason.
Speaking of that, it's good to have Blanca Thomas out here just getting some reps herself, because I think she can be really key for these Tar Heels in the conference season if she can get fully healthy.
This is Thomas here, gets control after the ball gets inbounded. Zubic out there along with Aarnisalo short on the three-point attempt. Good hands, Paige Smith came flying through, will try to take it all the way in. Good jump stop, her first 2.
I like her motor, she just keeps playing. And there's Rory Cox with another steal. Good finish over some size down.
6 points in the game for Cox, one of the two players that we talked about in the open, Cox and Silver, really the two that make this UNCW team go. And look, they've had a couple of possessions here starting the game, some momentum.
The coach, so right here, just shooting the gap. Zubic tried to step to it, but Smith was too strong. Nice pump fake finish. And then here's Rory hanging around. And, you know, that's just young player passing across the key, not really ready. And they're not usually a pressing team. So it's good reps for these young North Carolina players. And that's Nivar getting yet another steal. She said, I'm only second. I think I want to be first.
Well,
let me get going tonight.
That one was maybe one of the easiest ones she'll get her.
Oh, it's amazing when you deny. People will still throw you the ball.
She's got 5 in the game for North Carolina. And really for both of these teams, look away from the score. You need to work on what you need to work on. If you're a player like Blanca Thomas in the game, what do you need to do? A little more of that would be good.
And honestly, Coach Woods could call a timeout, but I mean, I don't think they can take that away. I think they just have to try to limit North Carolina at this point to one shot best they can.
And look, realistically, they know they are not going to see size, speed like this in their conference. So what can they get out of this? It's going to help prepare them when they get into conference play in the Coastal. They were picked 10th. They want to do better. They saw great improvement last year from the year before.
Well, one thing that I love about them, and Coach Woods talks about, is we're going to play hard. You know, they haven't quit. Yep, they've trapped in their zone a little bit. I mean, they are fighting every possession. But, I mean, they need to read the length better, because even if their conference isn't huge, they're really struggling to, you know, getting their shots blocked. Kind of shooting right into the defense is the obvious thing that it's kind of in every conference, I think.
Well, you see our men's basketball doubleheader coming your way Monday night here on ACC Network. Number 23, Virginia against American at 6 Eastern. And then number 12, North Carolina hosting East Carolina. Both of those also available on the ESPN app.
And I think transition defense. Obviously, it's hard to get back off a turnover. That's completely different. But there's been some stops, and they've been getting beat down the floor. I think they're going to take a lot from this game.
Just over a minute to play.
Love the 6'2" Harris just dogging the ball.
Thomas gets the block inside. Nivar wasting no time, getting down the floor for 2. Tar Heels a 3-ball away from 50 in the first half, holding UNCW under 20 at the moment. 10 on the shot clock. Smith got a decent look.
Yeah.
Nivar finds Zubic in the corner.
Oh.
It was a very unselfish pass. Kelly, short.
2 really good looks. Zubic is a really good shooter. And this is what we're talking about, Jen. It's just, you know, you got to pump fake. You got to pivot on the other side of the rim there. But we're not, so we're off to the races. Indya Nivar for the easy 2.
Oh, good hands. Nivar pokes it free, then just couldn't quite hang on to it. Her effort, her energy, her leadership is going to be invaluable to this North Carolina team this season. Courtney Banghart, when asked about leaders, points immediately to Nivar, and this player defending the ball right here, Nia Kelly. Shot from 3 is short, and the Tar Heels will take a pretty dominant lead into the half, Charlie.
Yeah, I'm not sure what adjustments you would talk about for them.
Just adding that to a really impressive first half. A little icing on the cake for Toomey. 13 points for the redshirt sophomore, 6 of 8 from the floor. All right, if you're UNCW then, where do you go? What have you talked about at halftime?
Well, I mean, what they just tried to execute was a backdoor cut against the denial, which was a great adjustment. They really didn't take advantage of that in the first half. They just have to let the play develop and execute it.
Saw some of the numbers there from the first half. The three-point shot definitely has been an advantage for North Carolina. And UNCW is yet to hit from three, but that's a good drive to the basket.
Yeah, that was Silver with a deflection in the zone press last time. And again, this team is not going to go away. They're going to keep playing hard. Isis Storm
had the last basket, gets a chance for some points in transition. You betcha, there it is. Kyra Silver.
2 turnovers, 4 points. Way to throw the first punch if you're Wilmington.
Nivar, Aarnisalo, Harris, Kelly, Toomey, the 5 on the floor for North Carolina. Toomey took some contact to the face there, went off for a second, is now back on.
And this is pretty typical. I mean, you're up so big, you come out maybe a little flat in the third quarter. Look for North Carolina just to calm down and get themselves going.
Starting 5 back out there for UNCW as well. Toomey tried another 3, Torrin Rogers the rebound. Pareto, Cox, Silver, and Storm, along with Rogers, the 5 on the floor to start the second half for UNCW. And Rory Cox, a player who's had quite the journey. This her 6th year of college. She's pursuing her master's degree in education. Her 4th different school.
She's a fun story. I mean, the coach had a friend and said, hey, it was like 2 weeks before school was going to start. And she said, hey, I got a kid for you. And they just grabbed her. She didn't even make a visit. Here she is, starting point guard.
She'll be important for this UNCW team this season. Leads them in steals, obviously one of their scoring leaders as well, 14 points per game.
Came in from Virginia Union.
Yes.
Yes.
And tough, I was about to say, going up against 6'4" Ciera Toomey that last time down the floor, but undaunted, does take a little break on the bench as Paige Smith comes in.
She's a Brooklyn kid, Jeff.
She can handle it?
Yep, nothing scares her. It should probably, but it doesn't.
Well, the good news for UNCW, 4 points in the early minutes here compared to just 6 they had in all of the second quarter. Renaya Kelly cannot get that lid off the basket, but Toomey there to put it away.
And that's a good way to get yourself going. Just get a little putback. Get your defense going.
Pareto tried to drive against Harris. It is last touch by North Carolina.
And Ciera Toomey is just working the boards. I love the way she rebounds out of her area.
Five rebounds in the game for Toomey to go along with 15 points. Nivar left it short on the three-point attempt. And definitely one thing to watch for this North Carolina team is how does Indya Nivar come out of this game? Because she had a pretty good first half against Louisville on Sunday, 10 points in the first half, but then was held without a point in the second half. Missed a couple of big free throws. Has already missed some free throws, 3 of them in the first half here tonight. North Carolina needs her to be on her game.
And anybody can play with anybody for a half. So second half is the time you win the basketball game. And that's when you need to be at your best. You need to get stronger as the game goes on.
Some pressure. UNCW picking up to create something with their defense.
I like this adjustment, just looking to be in more of a trapping zone.
Kelly, 0 for 3 to start this game.
Feel like NC's settling, not really working the ball, like getting their paint touches and then kicking out for their threes.
Courtney Banghart talked a lot about movement, both with the ball and without the ball, offensively for her team. Thought they felt sluggish, a little foggy in her words after just being on the road, having final exams, a lot going on, just not at their best in that game against Louisville Sunday.
And make no mistake, this is a massive fatigue time for all the teams across the country right now. It's been a long preseason. Everybody's had finals. Everybody's ready for Christmas. A little bit of a break, whatever it is, 3, 4, 5 days.
Tough to keep that focus sometimes, isn't it?
It really is. It's our coach's least favorite time.
It's not the most wonderful time of the year. This is a season of giving, as you said when we came on the air.
Yeah, we need to give them some days off, and then we'll be ready to come back.
Well, North Carolina, kind of a rocky start to this third quarter. Just one of their first 8 shots have gone in.
Yeah, again, I think they're settling. I just think that they need to get back to jamming it down Wilmington's throat. But it's hard because they're a good three-point shooting team and they are open.
So can you make the right decision? The question for the Tar Heels as Aarnisalo turns around and tucks it in.
Great adjustment. Get the ball to the mid.
Nine points in the game for Aarnisalo. Kyla Silver coming off an 18-point performance last game 10 days ago, though, for this UNCW team. What a stretch. A little bit odd to have that long of a break. Nivar open for 3. There it is.
There's your senior leadership. Let me get us going here. Let me get a steal, then let me get that rebound. Now let me come down and knock down a 3.
10 points in the game for Indya Nivar. Courtney Banghart talks about her beautiful journey for Nivar, starting her career at Stanford. She's from Apex, North Carolina originally. They looked at her here at North Carolina, wound up going to Stanford, transferred into the Tar Heels after 1 year out west. And has grown into such a leader for this team this year. That basket is waved off. They're going to call it an offensive foul on Aarnisalo.
I don't know about that call, but let's just keep talking about Nivar. I mean, her improvement is just exceptional. Here she is, draining the wide open 3 and just doing it all for this Tar Heel team.
ACC Network has Miami covered for their college football playoff first-round matchup with Texas A&M. Saturday morning, December 20th at 11 a.m. Eastern. ACC Huddle will be in College Station with a 1-hour preview show. Then during the game, we'll have a Skycast version from just above the field. And after the game, stick around for the ACC Huddle Final Score post-game show. They'll have a complete breakdown and reactions from coaches and players. All you could want for that CFP game for the Hurricanes. Courtney Banghart has a lot of depth on this North Carolina team. She is using it in this game. A lot of different combinations of players been out on the floor as the drive from Rogers winds up. There's a foul called there in the end on Toomey, her first.
Yeah, if we can look at this again, Toomey's just got her a little bit with the body there. I think that was a good call. Great job switching on though and working hard to stay with. I mean, Rogers is a post, but really not. She's a guard.
6'1" transfer from Richmond, missed all of last season due to injury, and in her time away from the basketball court, what did she do? Well, she used that extra time to just graduate a year early. So now she's working on her master's. Maybe we'll go to law school down the road, but still an impressive use of time.
Well, usually they go to summer school, so if you go to summer school, you definitely should really be graduating in 3 years.
And the Tar Heels do turn it over there.
Yeah, Lanie Grant just overshot her teammate. Don't really want to be passing over the top of the press anyway.
That's kind of what that look was showing us from Courtney Banghart, wasn't it? Not the decision-making she was looking for. Drive to the basket from Rory Cox results in another foul. And this is something that if you watch UNCW, you will see this team continue to do. They get to the line. I mean, they do a great job. They're ranked second in the Coastal, attempting almost 22 free throws a game. They only had 2 in the first half and missed them both.
Well, that's why I thought the defensive performance by North Carolina was so good, because they did not foul them, and now kind of getting away from that a little bit in the third quarter.
Yeah, with that free throw from Cox, UNCW is actually outscoring North Carolina 8-7 in this third quarter. Brooks, welcome back to the game.
And that's the hard thing with a zone press. You kind of come back and it's really hard to play personnel.
Nyla Brooks just tied her career high with her 4th three-pointer. Cox earned herself some space on the three-point line. Brooks, is that her spot? I think just about anywhere beyond that three-point line could be her spot. She wants it again.
I love Hull finding her 2 times in a row. Know who has the hot hand.
Heat check maybe for Nyla Brooks. Missed the last couple of looks. It'll stay with North Carolina under the basket.
So right here, just, now Brooks filling from the lane. Deep 3 again. Swishes it again. Find her.
Shooters' eyes must light up when they see a zone defense collapse like that in the paint. And that's a nice looking 3. Layla Hull, just her, well, it's her 15th. She's actually a 40% three-point shooter herself.
Oh yeah, 35 of her 45 shots coming into this game were three-pointers. So that's definitely her, that's her kill shot.
Virginia and North Carolina highlight Monday night's ACC Network men's basketball doubleheader. Testa leads the number 23 Hoos against American at 6 Eastern. Then Caleb Wilson and the 12th ranked Tar Heels hosting East Carolina at the Dean Dome. Both games also available on the ESPN app.
Okay, we got an opportunity for North Carolina to make a couple free throws.
And that is notably the 4th foul on Rory Cox, who had been a spark plug for the good play for UNCW in this quarter so far. But Coach Wood certainly feeling like she's got to sit her down for a minute with those 4 fouls.
Well, you talked about lessons for UNCW, and obviously Rory Cox has to stay on the floor if they're going to win games in conference, and so this is a good learning opportunity for her.
Hull sees both free throws go through. Yeah, Cox played over 30 minutes in the last game, a loss at Winthrop, but fouled out of that one as well. Don't want to have back-to-back games where she has to leave early. Tie up.
I'll tell you what, that's like the second or third time Pelayo has gotten on the floor. She's an impressive big. And again, she's just coming back off of injury. She's a young player. I think, I know she has a great future. Coach Woods, excuse me, talked to us about it before this game.
Yeah, redshirt freshman from Louisville, Kentucky, Angelina Pelayo.
I think I got Brooks on the brain because she keeps draining threes.
4 of them in this game for North Carolina. Smith. Pelayo working the offensive glass a couple of times over. Great rebounding effort there by the Seahawks, keeping this possession alive. Seven to shoot. Smith does just that. Still cannot get one of those to fall. Seahawks 0 for 10 of the game from deep. 3 players go down. And there is a foul called on the play. Looks like it is against McCall King, senior guard for UNCW.
They'll go to their zone out of bounds defense.
Blanca Thomas on the floor. She gets it on the inbounds. 3 from the corner is good from Lanie Grant.
Lanie Grant's only a sophomore, but she's actually a year young because she came in after junior year in high school. Such a fun story. Courtney met her at camp, and she was an 8th grader, and her players were like, "Coach, this kid's good, this kid's good." And so she needs to move up, and instead of moving her up, Courtney offered her a scholarship.
Well, it's been a good decision all around, I would say. Good finish there from Pelayo. Grant, a member of the ACC all-freshman team last year. 8 starts this season. Came off the bench for most of those games for the Tar Heels last year. It's a very different-looking North Carolina team. Think about losing players like Alyssa Usby, Lexi Donarski. I mean, Usby especially, such a mainstay on this team for the last few years. Would you say 70% of the offense?
Yeah, a little over. And yet, Coach Banghart thinks this is her best team ever, which is pretty exciting. They do have an incredible amount of offensive weapons.
4 points for Pelayo. Final few seconds of quarter number 3. Brooks ready and waiting.
Sometimes you just might be too open, you know?
0.5 of a second left. North Carolina will have the ball under the basket.
All right, who are they gonna lob it to?
Well, my guess would be the tallest one there on the floor, Blanca Thomas. But how about you, Coach? I would ask that question
Well, they're
of
in
you.
the zone. I think I might just cut in. Yeah, just cut Thomas in for the lob, but I don't know. Maybe Brooks.
Well, we'll take a quick break before that inbounds happens and come back, finish out quarter number 3.
Got to be a catch and shoot here. So and we're back, 0.5 on the clock. You have time to catch and shoot. I'm looking for Brooks to maybe sprint to the strong side wing because Burrito, oh, got the lob pass to Thomas!
Point for Jen! Yes! I'll take it.
I love it.
2 points for North Carolina.
Okay, I do.
Just 4 quad 1 games remaining.
Yeah, you know, obviously they're 0-3 in the preseason, but I would call the Louisville loss a good loss, an overtime against a ranked team. So those 4 games are going to be important. If they want to host again, you know, obviously last year, phenomenal season, went to the Sweet 16, 5th straight year for Courtney Banghart.
And so valuable, right, when you do get that opportunity to host.
Oh, it's a huge advantage.
Fourth quarter starts with the first 3 of the game for UNCW, and it is their senior McCall King who knocks it down. By the way, she was 1 of 8 from 3 on the season before that one. Good time for it to fall.
Good for her, exactly. North Carolina's got all bench players in, which doesn't really mean there's any drop-off.
Smith. Cueros, we saw the freshman in the first half. Brooks saw an opening and took it.
Nice little brush rub screen by Blanca Thomas to clear out the lane.
16 points now for Brooks. Averages 9.5, had just 3 in Sunday's loss against Louisville. UNCW trying to get into the lane, draw the foul, can't. It'll be North Carolina ball.
So I just love her tempo. She just kind of gets in there. Let me see, what do I have? Nice wide open left-handed layup.
And as much as Courtney Banghart loves the upside and the talent that this young player possesses, I think she loves her attitude more. She said she just comes in with a smile on her face. She wants to learn every day and get better. And that triple, nothing but net.
Lanie Grant. Yeah, I mean, I think she just sees how special she is. I mean, most players rush. Most players have to learn what Nyla Brooks is already doing as a freshman in college. The poise.
Pretty good poise under pressure there from Angelina Pelayo. Had 3 Tar Heels around her, still managed to get her shot off and draw the foul.
I'm really enjoying Pelayo. I really think she's going to be, she still has 3 more seasons, and I think she's going to be a very impactful player in their conference.
Well, Pelayo on the free throw line. Her first attempt rattles out.
I love that the crowd is still getting into it. Even though we've got a 40-point game, they're cheering on their Tar Heels.
I think they maybe just get free cookies or something. I don't know, because with the back-to-back missed free throws, Freddie Kiger's nodding.
Okay.
Yes, there are goods to be handed out when your opponent misses. You take any.
See, here I was giving them a lot of credit.
No, it's just free food, which all college students love.
Absolutely. I think everybody loves.
Oh, that's true. Do we get in on that free cookie situation? I'd like to. Some valuable minutes here, as you pointed out. All bench players on the floor for North Carolina at the moment. Hall defensively here. Thomas, Grant, who has started a good number of games. Brooks and Ciera's on the floor. Brooks. Grant has hit 3 triples on the night. Inside, Thomas. Good defense.
Really good defense. That was nice reverse action, getting Thomas the ball. And telling you what, it's Pelayo again with her interior defense.
Yeah, Pelayo's having to do a lot on both ends of the floor in the paint. Picked up her dribble. 9 on the shot clock. Storm tried to work the baseline. There was a foul called. It's Tar Heels.
And you know, that's a great cut by Kyla Silver, and she's really struggled today as their leading scorer. I mean, that's what you want to do when you're not getting good touches. Just go play without the ball in your hands. Read the space on the floor, make good cuts.
Just 6 points in the game for Silver. She averages just about 14 and a half, 4th best in the Coastal. Fresh 20 after the foul on the shot clock. There's that cut. Well defended. Brooks sticking to Silver. Got to give this North Carolina team some credit defensively, which I know you did when we talked about it starting this second half, for their effort in the first half, holding UNCW to just 18 points. They are just not allowing UNCW to see any kind of daylight in terms of a path to the basket.
They have no rhythm, they have no space, and you could just read Silver's lips how frustrated she is right now.
Thomas, not too much Storm can do when Thomas gets that kind of positioning.
And I know the coaching staff's really happy to see her get going and get these reps here tonight. Blanca Thomas is going to be a factor in the ACC race.
6 points in this game. Shot too short. Did Hull touch it? Nope, she let it go out.
So that's a little screen and seal. Great position. Drop step. That's just textbook low post offense.
When you're 6'5" and you get a seal like that, it's over already, isn't it, for the defense?
Well, when you have 6'2", 150 wet trying to defend you, it definitely is over.
Oh, that looks too little. Face-up game for Blanca Thomas, adding to her total. 8 now in the game for the sophomore.
Which is why Blanca Thomas is important. She's their only true big. So when they play the other true bigs in the conference, she's going to be really relied on to bring her physicality and her strength.
Brooks looking up the floor. That was Liza Ostakova, the freshman out of Moscow, Russia, making a run up, number 5 jersey. Too tall defensively that time. Grant helping out, comes away with it. There is Ostakova. Ostashkova, excuse me, I'm gonna make sure I get that right. I believe that is it, Liza Ostashkova. Apologies. Drive of the baseline will not go for Ferrito.
Yeah, I think Ostashkova.
That's what,
yeah, what you said.
well, the second time, once I corrected it.
Just a freshman, but has some really good promise when you talk to Courtney about her.
Grant, short on her 3-point attempt. nearing the media timeout here in the fourth quarter. We came on the air with a question about this North Carolina team coming off a tough overtime loss here on their home floor against a ranked Louisville team on Sunday, how they'd respond 2 days later. We'll dig into that a little bit when we come back after the break to finish this fourth quarter. We're going to get a timeout here. Some more subs coming on for North Carolina. Has North Carolina bounced back enough? Are we liking what we're seeing? We'll ask Charlie about it, the coach, when we come back.
We got cookies. Because UNCW missed 2 consecutive free throws, we've got crumble cookies for everyone. Scan the QR code now and register to receive your free cookie. All fans who register will receive an email tomorrow with the code and instructions to receive your free cookie. Thank you to Crumble for giving everyone free cookies.
Many of the starters getting a rest for North Carolina. Huge lead, will be a blowout win when this one is all said and done, Charlie. But have you seen what you needed to see? If you're Courtney Banghart, if you're North Carolina fans, from this team in terms of bouncing back, responding after that Louisville loss on Sunday?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, they came out and they did exactly what they were supposed to do. Dominated the stat sheet in every which way, rebounding, taking care of the ball, getting their assists, getting their steals, shooting a good percentage. And they're doing it with the entire bench. We even got Sydney Barker in right now, getting some minutes. So that always kind of messes with your chemistry when you're just, playing everybody. So I give them an A- if I factor out the free throw shooting.
Okay. I knew you were kind of on the fence. Are we A or are we B?
Yeah.
Okay, A-. Just the
minus the free throw shooting.
Right. It's been a struggle tonight.
Should factor that in and go B+, but okay.
And it is an area that the Tar Heels are going to need to improve upon. There is Barker taking it away on the inbound. Gets the bounce. The junior from Durham, North Carolina.
And Carmichael erupts. They love her here, and she is actually one of their team captains. She walk on, but voted by her team because she just is an amazing leader.
That speaks volumes. And the bench tonight for North Carolina, a season high 45 points. we knew they had depth. They were certainly able to show it off tonight. And for UNCW, where do the Seahawks go from here? As they're trying to get tuned up, they've got another game on the road at Longwood after this, and before too long, they're going to be getting into conference play in the Coastal.
Yeah, it's about performance goals. You know, it's not about, you don't look at the score, you look at, you know, what are we doing well, what do we need to get better at with their rebounding, you know, with their taking care of the ball. I think they get an A for effort in this game, which they really pride themselves on, but I do think, and I don't think they're going to see a defense this good again the entire season. But there's a lot of things they can take from about executing and working harder to get a better shot, and also just, you know, being a little more scout specific with their defenses. I mean, they really allow North Carolina to play to their strengths for most of the game.
Tar Heels taking care of business here at home tonight. Have one more non-conference tune-up before the end of the year, and then we'll go on the road at Boston College on December 29th. We'll have that game on ACC Network as part of a doubleheader that night. Notre Dame Pitt leading off at 6 p.m. and then North Carolina Boston College. You see it there, the second game on their schedule. And then off we go, new year, new season, even though we've already had a couple of early conference games. Yeah, for some.
For Stanford and Cal.
Still getting adjusted maybe to seeing those names across the country as a part of the ACC, but yes, certainly
it hurts a lot of our hearts in the West.
I know it does.
That our Pac-12 has dissolved.
Well, you had a long time there as both a coach and a player, so I understand, and a broadcaster. Ciera adds to the scoring column.
The only sure thing in life is change, right, Jen? Just got to go with it.
That's it. Baseline drive for Rito is fouled. Get a good look at Sydney Barker there, called for the foul. Went to Jordan High School in Durham, North Carolina, as their all-time leading scorer. Came off the bench, 12 games her freshman year, 9 games last year. You mentioned a junior this year, her 8th appearance off the bench. So just as a reminder, those games we were just talking about on December 29th, right here on ACC Network, Women's Hoops doubleheader. Pitt, Notre Dame at 6 Eastern, North Carolina, Boston College at 8.
I do think one other takeaway for the Seahawks is just, you know, making sure that they can do a little better job of staying connected. I saw players dropping their heads, you know, not really talking as well as they could have. And we always had a thing where, you know, you might beat us, but you'll never break us. And I think that's, you know, what Coach Woods wants. And they played really hard, but, you know,
on that play.
That's something that, and it's a small criticism because they've played hard the whole game, but you're not going to compete with teams if you're not talking while you're playing, and you're not, and your body language shows that, you know, you're really not believing in it.
Shot a little too strong there by Ferrito. Toomey comes away with it. She's back out on the floor for North Carolina from the corner. Stashkova couldn't hit.
We're seeing Toomey's perimeter skills again. They're starting the break.
Her mom will be proud, no doubt. Ciera tipped it away, turns it into 2 on the other end. North Carolina creeping ever higher on the scoreboard. Ups their lead to 50 in this one, and before time runs out in this one tonight, just want to give a quick shout out to our producer, Nolan Sullivan, sitting in the chair for the first time on ACC Network tonight. We appreciate his great work, along with the entire crew here at our North Carolina control room. Charlie Turner-Thorne, wonderful working with you, sitting courtside, getting to see the Tar Heels find their groove tonight.
It's been an honor, Jen. Thank you.
That is another offensive foul called against the Tar Heels. So a couple of small victories here in the end for UNCW.
And true to form, like Coach said, they were going to play to the bitter end. So I think they can really feel good about that.
Well, Courtney Banghart said, we are not going to give up 76 points again on our home floor. They certainly did not do that here tonight. Just 34 points allowed by UNCW, a 50-point victory for the Tar Heels as they pick up win number 10